All right, 9-bow here, crapless craps. We have $600 in the machine, and I think what we're gonna do is something similar to what I did the other day. We're gonna be off on the come out here for now. We're gonna hop the 7s, and then we'll get into it here. And turn the sound off. So we're gonna go quarters across for the first one. Okay, see if we can pop a number here. All right, there's a good 4. And then after that, I'm gonna add 25s to the 5, 6, 8, and 9. I'm trying to get back to 600 is what I wanna do. We gotta roll a few numbers to get there. I'm gonna collect here, okay, for a minute, hopefully. That's the plan anyway. Collect, collect. Again, trying to get back to 600. All right, so I think we're good there. And then we're gonna go quarters, whoops, 10s, $3. So I'm up $28. Well, I'm up $3. Sorry, that was supposed to be a 10. $18. I did not bet anything on the lucky roller. I need to make sure I get that next time. I thought I had some 3s up there earlier, but I don't know what happened. Yeah, I don't know where those went. Anyway, up 18. Now we're gonna press. All right, see what happens here. All right, there's a great 2. We're gonna make that a quarter, and we'll go up 3 on these other extremes. 7 out. All right. Make sure I get the. Lucky roller this time. All right. There's a 5. All right, so we're gonna go back. We're gonna go quarters across. What was I at? 626. All right, first roll, we're gonna leave it like that. And for that reason, in case we get a PSO. Piece of shit is what that is, not a PSO. All right, excuse my language. All right, 9's the point. Let's try it again. All right, see if we can get another point here. All right, there's our 6. And then we're gonna just do that. Okay, trying to, I don't know where I was at, but I'm gonna try and get a couple of numbers here. We're gonna collect on that. All right. We need to collect some more. That's good. Okay. Collecting a little bit. And sure enough, every time you roll a 2 or 12, man, those damn 7s come right after it. All right, so let's just hop here. 5. All right, we don't have enough to do what we want to do, so we're just gonna kind of go, and whatever number hits, I'm gonna put that last $8 on there, and we're gonna hope we can run it up a little bit here. Otherwise, we are reloading. All right, we're gonna put it all there. See if we can pop another 3. There's a 6. I'm gonna press it on the 6. Let's get some repeaters here. Nope, there goes that. All right, let me reload. All right, back at it. Got another $600 in. Let's try it again. Off on the come out. All right, that's a good thing I hedged it there with the hop 7s. There's a 5. Okay, so let's go quarters across for 1 roll. Okay. There's 11, that's great. Okay. And now let's try and collect on a couple here. Boy, they're just not letting it happen today. Not letting it happen here. Can't even get a couple rolls, you know? Come on. Okay, let's try it again. 9. All right, it's a good 9. All right, so we're a little light on the 5 and 6. We're gonna get those to there. We're going to collect the rest. Probably should just put that out there and let it all hang out. Let's go like that. We're going to set the bets on. There's a good 11. All right, let's clear. Let's take some profit here, because we gotta get back in this thing. All right, so we got 356 on the left, 181. I don't know why I don't have a bet in the middle. Looks like I put $6 on the left on the lucky roller, so that's not what I was hoping for. Well, now let's just see if we can get the low, huh? All right, 25. There's a good 12. Let's go like that, and then we'll go $3 on these other extremes. Just need the 8 to pick up. There's a good 4. Let's go quarters each on those. And then 4 12s. So right now we need a 2 6 and an 8. It would really suck if I won the whole thing and didn't have anything on the middle one. All right. There's a 6. Okay. So we need a 2 and an 8 right now. I can't believe we couldn't get that 8. All right, made a little headway there. All right. Got the 7s hopped. There we go. Let's go again. There's an 8. Let's go quarters across. Let's see if we can pop a number here. There's a good 11. We like those. All right. Let's see if we can get a few numbers here. There's a good 6. We're just going to bank it. Okay. There's a great 4. We're going to bank that as well. All right, we're going to clear that. And we're going to go 10s and quarters. $2. So we're at 468. So we're up a little bit, but we're free rolling from here out. There we go. Got that 2. Love those extremes. So we'll go $3 on all the $10 bets. We're at 493. There's an 8. We're going to press that 8 up. All right. There's a 4. Let's go quarters on the 4 and 10. We'll go up $1 each on that. There's a 5. We'll go like that. We'll bank the $10. 7 out. Well, we're getting so close to getting, just break through that a little bit. Could win some big money here. All right. Off on the come out. There's a 4. All right, so we got about 5-10 in play. Okay, about 5-10 in play. There's a 9. Pays us 35, and then we're just gonna load those up to 50s. There's a 6. We're gonna collect. There's a hard 10. We like that. And with hard ways, I'm going to press them. Okay. God dang it. All right, I'm going to pause the video for a second. I got a call coming in. All right, back at it here. So let's get the lucky roller. Let's do a little lighter on the hard ways. We got them hopped, coming out. Oh, that sucks. A little lighter because we are low on the funds right now. So let's just put it all out here. Okay. Pop some numbers here. Here we go. Now I'm going to press these a little bit just to get us close to $50 each on those. And a 7 out. All right, reloading. All right, back at it here. We got another $600 in. It's going to be the last hurrah here. If we don't make something happen off of this, then we're going to have to just call it a day. All right, so coming out, got the bets hopped, sound off. Here we go. There's a 6. So let's go quarters across. Pop a number here. That's great. Tired of these though, rolling a bad number afterwards. So we're gonna set this off for 1 roll. Oh my goodness. Well, it's great for the bonus. All right, I guess we're gonna go back live. That sucks, but that doesn't suck. Look at that, 2, 12, and 2. All right, so let's clear. Let's go 10s, quarters. I'm gonna add an extra 5 there on that. So on this 600, we're up 85. We got 187 in play. Rolling 2s and 12s apparently, which is great. All right, let's go like that. See if we can get, past, 10 to 15 numbers or so. Which would be ideal. There's a 9. All right, we're gonna make that 100. All right. I mean, we're literally just getting it feels like we're only getting, we had a little pocket there, but like 4 or 5 numbers each time, Not enough. We need to get these red 7s off the board. All right, we're at 725. There's a 9. Let's go quarters across. Try it again. There's a 4. It's a good 4. Okay, let's load those other ones up. Boom. Okay, that's great. We're gonna bank that. Let's do some more 2s and 12s. There's a 6. That's wonderful. We're gonna bank that. And a great 11. All right. So let's go 10s. Quarters, we'll go $3 each. All right, so we're at 817 off the 600, and we got 211 in play. Now, can we roll for a while? That's the real question. All right. There's another 5. I'm gonna take that profit and go back. So I'm collecting another $100. That's a good thing I did. All right, so we're at 922. A little better. All right, coming out. There's a 9. Let's go quarters across. All right, let's get some numbers here. God dang it. It's the worst feeling. It's getting those, when you don't even get a number, and I'm trying to collect, Let's go across here. All right, we're at about 650. There's a 3, which is good. So let's do that. All right. There's a 9, that's great. We're gonna collect on that. There's an 11, that's great. Let's clear. Go quarters. All right, so 650, we're back where we were, free rolling the 200. All right, we got an 8. All right, we're gonna go 10-10 on the 6 and 8. We just need a 12, it looks like, for the bonus. 11's good. Let's just go 5s on all the extremes. Need to get some low numbers here. Another 11. All right, let's make it a quarter. Press up those extremes. All right. Oh, I almost thought it was 3 11s in a row. All right, so let's press those up. We're gonna set the bets on. We're at 700. We really need this 12. Dang it. All right, so we made a little profit. Not much. Not much. Hopping the 7s. All right, there's a 9. We need another roll of at least 4 or 5 numbers. At least 4 or 5. That's what we need. There's 1. 2. All right. Collecting on that. 3s, great. Setting the bets on. All right, there's another good one. So let's clear on that. Let's go 10s and quarters and 2s. All right, we need a 2-4 on the low. We need lots of numbers on the high. We're banked 720. We got 207 in play. So there's a 6. We're going to go 10-10. There's a 9. We're going to go 5 and 9, 10-10. There's another 5. So we're going to go make that 50, make the 9 50. This might be a 5 and 9 machine. There's a 10. We're going to go quarter. We're going to press those up $1. There's an 8. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go 10, 10. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, so now we're at 918. All right, got a little extra cushion there. Let's roll. All right, so let's go 10 and 2. There's a 6. Let's press that up. Both of those. Hard 8. There we go. We'll make that 100. We'll make that 10. Still need some help on these extreme numbers. There's one of them, the 11. So let's go 10 and let's go 3 on the other $10 numbers there. There's a 6. I'll just go up a quarter on that. So we're over the $1,000 mark right now. Another hard 8. All right, so let's make that 150 and 15. We need a 12 on the high here. There's the 10. We're gonna make the 4 and the 10 quarters. Okay, still need a 2, 4, and 12. There's another 10. Let's keep them going here. All right. 7 out, all right. It's a good roll, we'll take it. What are we at, 1175 approximately? All right, we like to save those when we have money out here, but we'll take it for the bonus, all right? Here we go. There's a 3. It's a good 3. All right, let's try and collect here. There's a good 11. Boy, we're knocking these extremes out. Okay, we're gonna collect on that. Look at that. 2, 3, 11, and 12 as the first numbers. Boy, if that were the case all the time, I would love it. But the whole object is to reduce so I can play with their money. All right, there's a 9. We're gonna bump that up a quarter. Pocket like 10 bucks. There's a hard 10. And we're gonna press these hard ways up a smidge. I think we just need an 8. I can't believe we can't get an 8. There's a 3. There's 10s and 3s on the extremes. Almost at 1,300 there. All right, 7 out. Boy, we just can't seem to get those last numbers for the lucky roller. All right, so what do we have? We have 1291. Dude, again, let's save these for when I have money out there, all right? They're only good for the bonus now. All right, come on. There's a 10, which is great. So we're gonna get those inside numbers going. All right, we're gonna take a little breather here, come back to you. All right, guys, still going here on the third 600, but I decided to play off camera just because my arm was getting sore, and then it's just gotten crazy. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't even know where we're at here. I'm pushing another 40 piece, I would guess. I've scaled back a million times. I just scaled these back to 75s and 100s. I had them up Just need a 2 and 11 for the bonus. And I just thought I'd start filming in case this thing gets any crazier here. But I'm in 1,800, that's the good news. So I'm up 600 plus another 700. In fact, the more I say that out loud, the more I just want to reduce these to 50s and take a couple hundred more. All right, let's get a 2 or 11. Boom, there's the 11, good timing. All right, and we'll make those quarters on the 3 and 11. So what do I need here? That's gonna pay me not very much if I hit the 2. I mean, no hand pay or anything crazy like that. But 2,700 sounds great. Let's see if we can keep this thing going still. Nope, I got 1, and at least you got part of the bonus in there. All right, guys, on that note, I've had to work to get back. You know my strategy. If I'm down a bit and I gotta dig to get out of the hole, once you get up, you need to leave. Taking profit, heading on out. See you guys next time.